Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kate from Beautiful Light Home, and I'm a Waldorf homeschooling mama to 2 children. So today's video is going to be all about the differences between Waldorf kindergarten and your traditional kindergarten. So let's start with age ranges. So I know in the state where I live, you have to be 5 before October 1st in order to join a kindergarten class for the year. So traditionally, kindergartners in my area are between the ages of 5 and 6. In a Waldorf classroom, it's really an age range of 4 to 6. So both of my children this year qualify as Waldorf kindergartners. My son will be 6 in August and my daughter will be 4 in September. So they both qualify as Waldorf homeschoolers. So that's one of the main differences, is just that it's a 3-year age range for Waldorf kindergarten. The next is that a Waldorf kindergarten class is meant to emulate home life. So if you sent your child to a Waldorf school, you're going to see things around a kindergarten class like an oven, because they're going to be doing bread baking, they're going to be doing soup making snacks together. They probably will have a washer and dryer there because they're going to be washing towels together and little things like that. So it's meant to emulate home life as much as possible. So the children can join in on these activities, but they don't have to. So for us, being a Waldorf homeschool family, that's just what we call life. The kids already do things like that with me. They already bake with me. They help me out with laundry. They help me clean around the house. So a lot of that stuff we already have just taken care of because that's just life around here. So you're not going to see that necessarily in your traditional classrooms. So that's another big difference. Another big difference is that a Waldorf kindergarten classroom is not traditionally academic. Instead, the children, you're not going to see them sitting down to work on worksheets and do traditional learning just yet. The reason why this is because Rudolf Steiner, who is the founder of Waldorf education, not only did he study child development, but he also looked at children and studied them as he was teaching them, as he was tutoring them. He had taught a broad range of ages and a broad range of learning abilities of different children. So what he recognized was that from birth through age 7, children are learning through their bodies, they're learning through doing, and they're learning through imitating. So because of this, a Waldorf classroom is going to be more play-based learning than there would be in a traditional classroom. So like I said, there's no worksheets, there's no sitting down to learn how to read, there's no sitting down to learn your letters and things like that and learn how to write. Children may know how to do this and pick that up on their own. Mostly from birth to age 7, that's through imitation and watching an adult do that. So they're absolutely capable, but the real learning of the concepts of that, Rudolf Steiner recognized that the formative years for learning the concepts of something abstract like that is really from 7 through 14. So they are still learning in a Waldorf classroom for kindergarten. It just looks different. So like I said, through play, through circle time, they're going to be learning recitations, poetry, songs, finger plays. They'll be learning mathematics through baking and cooking. They'll be learning mathematics through sorting and counting as they're doing their play. Playtime is a great time for conflict resolution, creative and imaginative play, and developing their imagination and their creativity. They're going to be learning social skills that way. They also do things like watercolors that really allows them to develop their art sensibilities and touch them on an emotional level. And handcrafts are also introduced, like sewing, finger knitting, weaving, things like that. They all develop physical skills that will help the child to so help them with physical skills like crossing the midline, things that they're going to need in the following years when they will be reading and they will be writing. So that's primarily the differences between a Waldorf kindergarten classroom and a traditional classroom. So I hope you found this interesting. I'm going to be doing more information on how I am planning the content for our Waldorf homeschool coming up for kindergarten this next year. I'm also going to be doing about my goal setting for the year, my personal, professional goals, as well as the goals I'm looking for my children. And I have a lot more information in a blog post all about this. So if you're interested in more information, you can find my website first of all, you can like and subscribe to my channel here. You could also go to my website, which is beautifullighthome.com. And you can also find me on Instagram, which is @beautifullighthome. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Thanks.